no, I didn't set up the shorts one. Oh well. All right, well, we're just not doing shorts then. Hello everyone. I meant to set up the shorts one and I kind of forgot and I hit live and now it would take a whole lot more work, so it's just not going to happen. How are y'all doing? Happy Friday. I hope everyone I hope everyone else has at least been able to stay cool. I have not. I have been like roasting all day. It was like 100 and something degrees, so it has been a rough one. Wisp, thank you for 25 stream streak. So because of that, we're gonna just do PNG mode because it is way too hot.
Repeat yourself sometimes.
I would never, not once in a million years, have I ever repeated something I've said on a stream. There's clearly no proof of that ever happening. But yeah, today, I think it was just actually today. It was yesterday. Yesterday, Iron Nest came out, and this game was one of the coolest ones I played from Next Fest. And I really doesn't show. I thought there'd be like an intro thing. Iron Nest has been commissioned. Pre-operational ranging is required before active deployment. The target has been designated by High Command for calibration purposes. Confirmation of fire accuracy is the sole objective. How you doing, Hydra? Oh, wow, that got really loud. Hold on. Okay. So these are the whole gameplay loop is this. You just follow these 7 steps. That's the whole thing. Essentially, we are in the Iron Nest, which is a giant, like, spider mech with 2 gigantic, where are they? 2 gigantic cannons in, oh, okay, I was trying to look outside, but what's up, Kenichi? What's going on? Also, I'm doing alright, Endo, besides, like, melting alive. It was a really warm day. Alright, I'll look at that in a second. I was trying to, so yeah, we're in a big old mech. I can actually go look outside a little bit. You can't really see super easily, but there is a big window on the front of this. What do I live in the US? So I can crouch under here. But look, you can kind of see outside. We're just in a big, gigantic walking artillery tank. And McKinney, it sure is. Oh no. Yeah, the final boss he's no joke. He oh, almost fell. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I guess I am falling. Yeah, oh, that's a cat. No, I don't want to shoot him. Hold on. Come here. Well, that's a weird way to pick up the cat. Okay. I can put him on stuff. Hey, I can pet him. This was not in the demo. This is amazing. Okay. All right, wait, isn't like those are big cannons? Isn't that gonna be too loud for a cat? What's his name? Hastur, Hastur. So yeah, we actually just live in this thing, from what I understand. But what makes this game really cool is that, kind of like, I know Voices isn't the first game to have done it, but it's kind of like the most recent one I've played, where everything you do in the game is all, obviously I'm doing it with a mouse and keyboard, but it's all mechanical. All the things you have to mess with, you have to actually go to places and pull switches. And like here are, so plot your firing trajectory to the target on the map, fire high explosive shells at the target. So we are at H355, target coordinate is Q442. So we write these down and then we come to our map. Yeah, the cannon's gonna be way too loud for a cat. I hope he has like kitty earplugs or something. Okay, so it already set us where we are. So we are here. We need to fire here. It was a Q442. So right there. I believe. Yeah, hopefully it's deaf, because otherwise it's gonna be deaf soon. Poor cat. So what we do is we are here. We need to fire to here. But there's our distance. There's our angle. Attention has not been made yet. What about the cat? Hold on. Like I said, I'm hoping maybe they're just like, oh no, he's just fine. He's immune to the incredible concussive power of whatever caliber this thing is. How many hours you have in Baldur's Gate? Probably a lot, because I did one playthrough and that was like 100 or something hours. So I think it's huge. Yes, we are. This thing is massive, and this is just the body of it. There's also legs, like, because this thing can move. Eventually, we get like the ability to move it later. Anyway, so we take that like target angle we just had. We bring it to the ballistic calculator. Because in your first apartment, I'm pretty sure this thing is bigger than my house. Like, I'm pretty sure there's more living space in this thing than there is in my actual, like, my real life house. Oh, that's right. I forgot you just started. What we do is the distance to target is 8.91 kilometers. So we take this wheel and we spin it around to where 8.91. It needs 2 charges to get that distance, and then it gives us. Why do we have a? Oh, there didn't used to be time limits before. Okay, I mean it's like 10 minutes. I think will be fine, unless that's like the outside time. Redeem scale it. I'll get the measuring tape. Oh, for like 100%. I can already tell you this is way bigger. We need to fire a high explosive shell, which is already there. Load that bad boy. Oh, that is so loud. Hoping my guy in the game has headphones or something, because yikes. So we load our actual rocket. Load our 2 powder charges. Get them in there. Like everything you're doing has. Watch, we have to spin. Bearing is 85. So we take this, and then we get spinning. Like everything moves. Everything. Oh, interesting. I wonder if I can upgrade how fast it turns at some point. If you try and make it slow, like if I take this and I whip it all the way to the left, it's actually going to damage the tank, and it starts like blasting steam everywhere, and then you have to go and fix things. Oh, why was that so loud? What did I say? 85.6. 6. All right, there we go. That's done. Where's my... Can I have my launch console, please? There we go. And then we need elevation, which is what we got from the calculator. So we need to go to 50, almost 54. So probably somewhere up here. So we already have our mission confirmed, shell type confirmed, bearing confirmed. I don't have elevation yet. Elevation error? What does that mean? So I don't think any of these gauges were here in the demos. All right. Hey, you know what? It wasn't that far. All right. So we need 53.46. Turn the wheel to there. 53.46. Perfect. Lock it in. Arm the gun. Lock it in. And we take this guy right here and we go kaboom. And then it actually tracks on the map too, which I love. So you can tell if you're like how close you were, because eventually it will give you, oh, you don't know where your targets are, you have to find them, which is various ways to do that. So this first phase, good luck. I believe this universe is immune to blast forces except the guys in the other end of the barrel. And target practice is perfect. Look at that. Spot on. There's no way I would ever accidentally misread one of the coordinates and have my mech like 2 squares off from where I thought it was. So everywhere I was shooting was slightly off. That would never happen. Okay, now it's showing me where my bed is, like I didn't fall down here in accident before. See, look, the cat's fine. Wait, what? Friendly hospital? What do you mean destroy? You told me to shoot there. You fuckers, why would you have me do that? Okay. Calibration confirmed. Iron Nest is combat ready. Did they like have me do that just so that they could be like, oh, look, we've been under attack? So from what I understand, the setting of this game is that it is, I think they said alternate history, like 1920s in Spain, I think. Monstrous strike on the Mercy Ward. Yep, anti-monarchists detonated a bomb in the hospital's entry courtyard, murdering 163 and maiming over 300. Brutal atrocity meant to shatter the very heart of Castile. So yeah, they definitely had my target practice be used as a false flag, just to give you an idea on how this is gonna go. Earn gold on all medals and calibration fire. I literally only needed one. Go into the mission with minimum round. Oh, so because I didn't miss, I got gold. Okay. So that's kind of the basic loop. Since you plan on playing this as well, want no info, you playing it later, Gal? Before I won't move any further until you, because if so, I know who we're raiding in later. Probably yeah? Hell yeah, okay. No! Oh, sorry. The scientist said we can't, so now I can't. Oh, whoa, I didn't realize I could zoom this out. That's massive. So what is happening on the side here? Understandable. Can you explain what I did when I fought Lawrence? Oh yeah, no, I think that what's his name? Is it Ishin? I honestly think that Ishin was easier than Lawrence. Because like I had Ishin in what, like an hour? Intelligence identified an anti-monarchist element operating within the city. Separately, High Command has scheduled a celebratory illumination over the Royal Palace to mark the General's Peace Initiative. Yeah, the Peace Initiative in our giant walking artillery tank, of course. Iron Nest has been assigned to both operations. Fire and light. So yeah, the end of our mission, we go to sleep. When they need us, they ring us up. Does this toilet work? This wasn't lit before. I also love to, so the starting screen is just right here. What the hell are you trying to jump to? Anyway, there's like a mini game to make your coffee. Some countries that probably means peace. I mean, they also just had me attack our own hospital, so I don't know how much peace they're actually aiming for. Okay, let's get our consoles back up here. All right. What's our assignment today? Hostile element has been identified within the city. Triangulate the target position and destroy it. Check adjacent typewriter for field reports. All right, we are at here. We have 2 spotters here and here, so let's mark them up. I'll wipe the dude because he's after peace. All right. We are at. Did it set me again automatically? Okay, good. I just have learned that I can't rely on that. Spotter 1 at M9, which is gonna be up here, way up here. M903. All right. M903. Perfect. 2 is at L208. Way too far. 08. Perfect. Okay. So there's us. There's our 2 spotters. What do you mean you just attacked the hospital? Yeah, so that's what happened. That first mission, they had us like, oh, target this place so that we can make sure that the tank is calibrated properly. And then right next to where they had us attack, we blasted 2 hospitals that they then blamed on our enemies. All right, target number 1, bearing 94 degrees from spotter 1 and 54 degrees from spotter 2. So after that first mission, they don't give you an exact spot. They give you, here's where you are, here's where your kind of target spotters are. You have to figure out by what they're saying. Then we change our target. No, we need yellow. Yellow is kind of the drawing one that doesn't track onto here. 94 from spotter 1, which is not, where's 90's this way. 94 degrees is kind of this angle. First phase lock in. It's just calling for war. Yep, I have a feeling that's what they're going for. At least in the terms of the story of the game, is it's like, oh, are you gonna just keep doing what they tell you even after you realize that you're maybe not being told to do good things? 54. So we gotta find the cross point, which is there. All right, so just grab our marker. Oops. Grab my marker. Here we go. of love's hope in humanity. So yeah, they're always like, all right, so I can clear these. So here's what we're attacking. There are always the rumors that these type of things happen in war. But of course, no one would ever actually confirm that because who would do that in real life? Surely no one would false flag attack their own nation to further an agenda. No one would ever do that. Anyway, 12, almost 13 kilometers. No one ever. Come on. Gigantic clueless face. 12, 8, 7. That one's going to be 3 charges because it is so far. Nobody would admit to it. Oh, of course. Yeah. No, they would never, because it wouldn't happen. So they wouldn't need to admit to anything. But you're claiming a fat insurance claim. They don't even care about the insurance. It is, wait, what am I supposed to be? They give me a HE only. Yeah. See, so if they want things caught in splash damage, they're going to tell me exactly what type of artillery to use too. In you go. And as you start spending more time with it, you realize that you can do things like start adjusting the rotation while it's loading that ammo, because it takes a long time for some of these things. Have you heard of war crimes? No. There's only mission orders from high command. Died again. Yeah, that second phase is a lot. It's a lot to deal with. We need 65.8. You there. And oh damn it, I didn't hit the last button to load them in, which is the part that takes all the time. Ugh. The bummer part is that obviously because of its loading, you can't change the angle because it has to, you know, put in all the firing equipment. What's the difference? There isn't one really. I'm doing what the kids call memeing. Well, memeing is not maybe the word for it. It's like, haha, people would definitely attack their own citizens to let them have an excuse to go to war. How about his gun and posture damage? The gun I actually found pretty easy because you just have to, oh, that was pretty close. You have to spam, or actually I think you can just sidestep or run to the side and avoid it. I think it's been a little while. I think that's everything. We should be ready to fire. Let's find out. Any good leader knows leading by fear only works until the next scariest thing shows up. Exactly. Like, you would never attack a nation under really stupid pretenses just to then, completely lose the reason that you were doing it in the first place. It's only oil access to the rest of the country. Like, come on. That's close. Okay. Close enough for victory. Target destroyed. Reconnaissance photos transmitted. 2 additional hostile elements have been identified in the recon photos. Destroy both before proceeding. Lead by fear, nobody would like to follow you, and it's, well, see, that's the idea, is they're leading by fear. That way they never have to not be in command, because they'll just make sure that they're always in command. That's all. So this thing right here is to kind of give you a range on your explosives. So if we target right there, we're attacking civilian riots. That's cool and great. Love that for us. Anyway, because of the size of the explosion, we can just target right in the center of them. Your head of assassination. Who would ever do that? Like, there's like not even a reason for it. All right, so we can clear this one and this because we already got that target. You got it, boss. Alright, this one should be easy because it's almost in the same area, so we have very little to change for a lot of this. 68.2. I hope that I can get upgrades eventually, because what I really want to upgrade is just this part right here. The amount of time that it takes to get these things loaded. What? How's that breaking? You do that. I'll fix this. But yeah, when, like, say if I was spinning the turret and I tried to stop it too fast, like the steam pressure overloads from these valves. That's why I think, like, there, if like, oh, things are getting too low, they can't fire. So you kind of there we go, that's almost loaded. Have to start messing with the valves so that you can A, see, and B, have all the pressure you need to actually shoot. But what I love about this game is, like, you can see the way that these things all, like, move the way that you would assume that things would actually run. There was thought put into, like, how would that cannon get lowered? Well, there's a big corkscrew thing that lowers the back end so that you have the right height. 5192. Whoop. This one is also very touchy. 92. There we go. 82. All right, and away, and away she goes. Also, I just want to make sure you understand I am 100% not serious. I am doing the big sarcasm. Oh, that's right. I forgot that the little stopwatch thing out here also shows us the distance to target. All right. The additional hostile elements have been identified in the recon photos. Oh, here we go. Targets destroyed. Phase 1 complete. A second fire mission is now authorized. High Command orders star bursts over the Royal Palace. So yeah, now after we've shot down, did it say what this was? That symbol. Oh, we destroyed 3 civilian riots. Now it's time to shoot fireworks at the palace. Because that's just how things... It'd be very funny if I just fired a high explosive round at the palace, but I feel like it would not be... Firing in the vicinity of the coordinates below, a ground observer will mark corrections directly in the impact recon photo. Adjust and repeat fire until High Command confirms satisfactory burst position. All right, so bearing 253 from spotter 1 and 462 from spotter 2. I need this thing out of my way. Okay. Actually, I can remove this now and all of this. And that. Okay. For drawing 253 from here. 53, like, please, like so. Then 462. Wait, what? Oh, wait, they're both from spotter 1? Yeah, okay, never mind. So I did that wrong. So we need the angle 253 and then what, 462. Please. Hey, God, jeez. All right, so I guess I can probably use something like, you know, I'm just going to use a fire marker, but we're not firing explosives here. Because so who would fire explosives at their palace? Hang of them, you were a big tin can with a lock on the outside. This is true. However, they are the ones supplying the big explosives that I'm using, so they might have they may also just lock me in this tin can and not let me out. So, you know, way down. 443. Might as well give up. Like I said, it took me almost an hour too. So that's right. Just think. Then you still have, what was it, the something of hatred, the big fired thing. Okay. So height is still pretty similar, huh? Already loaded that, so we just need this. And you. Bearing, however, very different. We are turning way around. You've been on it for 4 days? I didn't think it had been that long. I thought you were still fighting other stuff before. Oh, 4 hours. Yeah, okay. I also kind of just like fought it once or twice and then like completely got in the zone. So I maybe just got lucky. All right, 1.1. 1.1, easy. Then that's going to be not that far off from what we've been at all this time. Just a little bit higher. 5316. Like your battleship. Eventually we do also have ones where it's like, yeah, you're also being fired upon, so you're kind of in a time crunch. All right, it is the right type. Away she go. Also, the fact that firing this thing just rocks everything, an incredible touch. All right. So fireworks. Okay, but that's not where we need it to be. So from our firing spot, we go in this direction for another 3.27. That looks... yeah, that should be there. Okay. Get rid of that. So now we fire to here. Okay. This. Readjust all of our numbers here. How is everyone while I'm just crunching numbers here? How we all doing? Any plans for the weekend? You already did that. Okay. And you just give up. There's also like maybe go get some more levels or something too. That might help. 326. I need to see if I have another star round to even fire on this thing. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Another one of these. In you go. What is that? 2 charges now. Wisping it up. You still playing Punk? I think I saw the gal has air quote beaten, I guess, what's available, right? 26.1. Howdy, Omar. Aldo, my brain. Hello, Aldo. Sorry, I've been like, my brain has been cooked today, so it was way too hot out. 26.1. Almost max, and there's no main boss, only Demon of Hate. That was his name, Demon of Hatred, right? We are going way too high for this. We need 34.44. A lot higher than I thought that would be. That's close. Okay. 3444. Perfect. All right. That's loaded. That's loaded. 326.1. And away she goes. Is this the right place for the fireworks? Clear these. Wait, is there a max to the health in Sekiro? Let's find out. That seems like yes. I see greens. Starburst position confirmed satisfactory. Fire mission complete. Stand down until further orders. Glory to Castile. All right, time for sleep. How is this one broken again? I don't know why that one keeps going off. So we're gonna leave that up this time. Take our little guy here, little buddy. No, that's not the button I wanted. This. Come on, you. Time for bed. Such a weird position to pick the cat up in. A night of celebration marred by atrocity. An evening set aside to honor the general's continued pursuit of peace, the anti-monarchists remind us all that no such pursuit concerns them. Their only correspondence arrives written in the blood of innocence. Yeah. It thinks I'm still holding the cat while I'm reading this and sleeping. Oh, that's what I'm seeing happening, is it's showing all the places you shot. So that's what I was noticing at this screen here, is it's showing what they were doing. That makes sense. Liberation. Anti-monarchist forces have maintained an occupation of Ciudad Real. High Command has ordered the city restored to the crown. Iron Nest has been repositioned to support the operation. Requisition procurement is authorized to meet operational requirements. So now, order. Why are we walking? Oh shit, this is new too, because it didn't, you used to always just appear where you needed to be. Hold on. Can I go see us moving? No, don't tell me we got here now. Oh, that's a bummer. Hello? Figures. All right, well. Good thing I didn't close that yet. I hear a lot of typing happening. The city is to be cleared of hostile elements. Destroy 5 hostile infantry units within the designated urban sector. The requisition console is authorized for ammo and powder charge procurement at your discretion. Be prepared. Spotter bearing are accurate to within 0.5 degree. This margin rarely affects a fire mission. It may matter when bearing runs near parallel or when several measurements compound. Request additional intel if a solution seems uncertain. Okay, so we're here. We have 3 spotters this time. Okay. So we've been repositioned. Infantry 5, intelligence complete. Believed active in friendly urban sectors. Same thing for that. Oh, we have a lot here. Okay, so 2 of them we don't know where they are. 3 of them we have positions. Okay, so let's just write these all down. I probably should have actually done it this way so I know which ones I'm firing at. 1 is there. 2 is there. 3 is there. Perfect. Okay. And now, imagine falling every time you break your leg and bleed out waiting for a medic. We have the cat here. He'll help us. What am I? Beware of bearing rounding errors. I mean, unless you're firing a certain one, I think it's probably okay. We are at I6, way up here. I6 5 3. So there. No, don't. They're just hard. That's all. Butter 1 is an E10. Way up here. E10. Losing E10 7-4. I'm losing what I'm trying to look at here. Butter 2 J4. 3-7. And 3 is B1. Way down here. B1 5-9. Okay. Oh. Let's taking a drink while we do our calculating here. Oh, I was talking to the group about Big Walk. And you remember there was that one building that was like the blue spiral with that one item. We're like, man, what is this? This looks interesting. Yeah, I found out what that is after we stopped playing. That was a backpack. You can carry more than one item when you put on the backpacks that we kept finding. Anyways, hopefully the scary history critics are not getting you down. Don't worry, this is alternate history. There's no worries about that. 224. Yeah, so all that time we were playing, we could have had, like, all the times we had to just have people with no light because we're like, oh, we have to be able to carry the puzzle pieces back. Yeah, there was an answer for that. But somebody else has to put it on you, and we never tried that once. Even after we did that one mission with the helmet that somebody else had to put it on, never considered that that's what that item was. 281. Okay, first fire point. There. Okay. Those. Tree 2. Spotter 2. Over here. 284. So kind of the same direction I just had. I probably could have left. Oh, no, it was slightly different. 007 from spotter 3. So almost straight north. 7 degrees. There we go. There. Come on. Okay. My mouse is being a little too finicky. Yeah, there were some times where I'd like go back in and just immediately just get wiped in the first round. It happens. Okay. Oh, 3 kilometers from... Oh, these ones... I hate the distance ones because the angles can be so off. I have to figure out where 7.2 from this one matches up to 3.11 from someone else. Being this way, let's do 7.12 and like that, and 3.11. So like this might actually work. I think I need to be like there. Look at that one. Like just off. This might be it though. It works for me. That's close enough. That'll do. Give me this. The other question. Okay, so there's no other direction that I could make that work. So that has to be there. Or how would you die? So the other thing to do is, especially with these type of games, sometimes you take a break and come back and you might just get him within like a couple of tries. That's happened before. Okay, so time for target marking. Actually, can I 1 and 2 are close, but I don't think they're close enough to hit 2 and 1, right? Oh, they're just far enough apart. Yeah, damn. Apocalyptic Modern still misses his shots for women. How you doing, Em? I never miss those shots, don't worry. There. One there. And where's it? Down there. One down there. And one there. Okay. Clear all of this now. So it's just too much stuff on that board. Okay. Just go down the list here. 7.71. Two, please. 2. Okay. There's number 1. 642. There's number 2. And then 5.2. Easy. Right. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed. So this wasn't open before, and I think I just saw this. Oh, thank you for the 5 streak. I think when I originally played the demo, I don't remember this part of the board being here, but I'm gonna try, 'cause I don't know if this actually ever changes anything about what you're shooting, but just in case, I'm gonna try the first one and see if it comes up with anything different. 270.6 and what, 771. Too far. Oh, I see. So you can, I know why now. So the measurements will still be the same, but what will change is, I can just do this, right? It'll tell you what the shell is. It'll just put all the information on one ticket instead of you having to keep referring to these. I see. Okay. I don't need that right now, but I think we will need that eventually. I need 3 HEs. So this is how we order more ammo. It's how we order scouts eventually, which are very expensive because they don't, it would be very easy if you could just keep doing that. Well, they upped the price of the HEs too. We need 3 of these. At least 3 right now. I think it can only hold so many, so I'm not going to buy extras. Oh, this is how it gets pushed in. I don't even think I noticed that arm there before. All right. HE, and you go. That is... I should probably get us spinning here. Oh, no, we're pretty close. Never mind. 2 of you. No, we're not close at all. I need to be at 270. I should have had this going. Whoops. All right. Get moving. We got a lot of spinning to do. Also cool too is you can see the outside turning. Very likely it's probably just the same picture because you don't actually see out there very often. But it's still a cool touch. I really hope I can increase the turn speed at some point. Die. Yep. Ishin is no joke. That's actually like a hill there. I went too far. 270.6. Okay. And 46. So I'll just do it by hand from here. 46.26. All right. And away with that one. And then once that's fired, I can start turning to the next 271.8. It's there. Oops, no, ignore that. I thought that I heard it slowing down. I thought that I missed. Oh, okay, so there's one of ours. However, there's something else next to it. I wonder if I can buy one of our mechs, maybe? Target confirmed. Here? Yep, infantry 1 destroyed. Beautiful. So, we load up our next one. Wait, were there 3 phases? Oh, yeah, because I know. Yep, I remember now. That's when he gets, like, lightning or something, right? All right. 2 powders. So I'm gonna need an AP shot. That way I cannot destroy our... this one. These are a very small range. It says the enemy not that friendly building. Yep. Actually, I'm not even sure it's a building. I think it's something like... I think it's a tank. We need 38. Something like this. This one's already set, right? 271. Yeah. Oh, I just realized that little spot that I drew accidentally comes up on there, so I don't need that. That was pretty close. 38, 52. 52. Perfect. Yeah, this one's completely fine. I can shoot that because there's nothing around it. Off you go. Okay, so I can... Those is done. You know what I probably should do is just take this thing out now while I'm already aimed in this direction. So that's what this thing right here is good for, is bring it down to AP. So we need just right there. I hope that that's close enough. Okay. Why is there so much typing happening? Oh, it's telling me that I need to use the recon plane. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. First, I already have something right here. So let's get rid of this. So, right there and hope that it gets just that and not ally one, right? Yeah, in theory, this should be... Oh, perfect. It was already there. So, AP carrying 269.6 links. So, surgeon spawning a butterfly. Hopefully, just regular. Just says enemy. Oh no, infantry. Oh, is that gonna come up on the card too? So I know exactly what it must. 5.51. 0.5. Okay, so I think that's all of it, right? Yep. So we'll put that on top of those. Yeah, let's prep that one. $69.6. Nice. Okay. Mid surgery. Just a little precision sniping, that's all. Precision sniping with an artillery. How much XP you have? 500. All right. 900, damn. Didn't expect it to be that high already. I really should get these loaded just so I can deal with this one first. All right, what do I need? 33. That's going to be way lower. This nasty 360 on some chump with a whole ass mortar spider. Imagine being the tank right next to that, just watching this snipe happen. You know, as you snipe with an artillery shot like the size of a person. Oop, 33.6. 0.06, not 0.6. Go. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's wait, what is this? Oh, wait, I forgot about this. Are you ready? Why did my cat meow before I did that? Oh no. Oh no, what happened to the cat? All right, well, let's fire this one and go check on our little guy. There's no way that the horn blast bothered him, but not the cannon shots, right? What are you doing, little guy? Are you messing with the book again? Yeah, you are. Are you just hanging out drinking coffee? That's fine. As a cat does. All right, let's see. No, it still got both of them. Fuck. Man. What the hell? Oh, you must have to aim like way more north of it, because apparently it's a... Even that one being such a small shot is way... It's just because they were so close. All right, so you have to aim like a decent bit away, I guess. So then, let's see. I guess I would have had to aim like here, maybe, I guess. Huh. Well, I guess good to know when I need that. All right. Is that this one? 235. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see now why I should start putting all the information in, because then I had to like figure out what the hell was going there. Okay, now we have to actually change 230. 235 is not that far, so. And if a future endeavor, the sacrifice was hella funny, but also valuable research. Yeah. They should have known not to stand too close to where I'm sniping. Clearly their fault. Why aren't you? Oh my god, I keep forgetting to hit this lever. I hate you. All right, anyway. 235 even. Beautiful. Okay. Don't worry, loading. I can't even think of what that's called. Is that like the lock? I guess a lock would make sense. All right, what's our 31? Something like down here. 31 point. Hey, I got pretty close again. 31.2. 31.2. 35 even. Okay. Away with you. And then we have to do a recon plane in a minute. As long as this one is good, then we can clear these 5 cards here. Please don't let anything else be around this. I don't want to lose more credit. What? They're not there. My spotters were wrong. Okay. All right. Well, from here, it's 4.17. Jeez, that is like almost the end of the map here. Okay, so right there. New target. Actually, let me. All right, yeah, we gotta get rid of all this. There's too much crap on my clipboard here. Clear them all. Get out of here. Okay, right there. Which shell has the widest AoE? There is a HE or something, which I don't even have access to yet. It's which I'll show you on here. Or actually with this one. The HCHE, or apparently there's whatever flechette maybe. Like look at this, look at the range on that one. It's just pretty much the entire thing. Oh, there's a targeting thing in the middle of it too. I don't think I noticed that before. I thought that was just part of the map. Okay, I have a funny plan and just carpet bomb the entire map. Is that the plan? HE. Distance 8.2. It only takes 1. I think that's also probably why they pepper in a lot of ally forces. Because I was bearing 260. 60.7. Okay. Like how there's an ally force there, and then the one that's right next to this one. They know what we would try to do. And for some people, that's also why they take money away from you for it, because you know that that's the only language that some people are going to talk it. Hey, what is this? Oh. Wait, can the engine stall out or something? That's curious. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I've seen this down here. I speak in Dosh. Yeah. War crimes, not a problem. My money, however, oh, hold on a minute. We gotta talk about this one. This is me talking shit about Gal because he can't hear because he's not paying. He's not watching now. It's just, yeah, we're just playing a video game. That's all. All right, we need 260 back this way. Our wallets. Yeah, let's not be crazy here. Hold on a minute. Who can afford that in this economy? 260.7. There we go. And 49. We're going way up here. Oh yeah, and then after this we have to call the scout plane. First light news at third phase. Hey, look, it's progress though. You made it to third phase. 49.20. Pretty close. We'll just do it by hand here. Okay. 49.20. 267. Away with that. A mech of this size. So thankfully we don't have to. I'm not even actually sure that we drive it. I think it just moves on their command. I know we can request its movement, but oh yeah, actually I should probably watch this fire to see if it's actually going to hit the target here. All right, can we look for number 5 now? Gotcha. Ooh, barely, but gotcha. Okay. All right. Forward observers report a probable enemy ammunition cache across the river. Priority target designated. Conduct a recon flight over grid P4. Gotcha. Scout plane. Wait. Yes, a scout plane. Man, they want me to use all this money. They couldn't even give me a free one. P. Where is P4? What direction do we want them to fly in from? No, don't draw on the damn map. Stop that. P4. I guess we want, what would that be? Zeros up. So we want like 90. That way they'll fly down. No, 180. I forgot how angles worked. That way, and away with you, plane. Okay. Oh, you know, I really didn't think about the fact that it was going to start from here and then go down. Okay, well, whoops. Okay, so it said it was a enemy ammunition. Is that an ammo cache? Oh, no, put that down. I wanted this over here. Oh my god. Supply cache, yes. However, it is also underground, so that's what we also need to use the AP rounds for. The bunker buster, as you say. Here to there. We also need to go get another AP round because we don't have any more. Thank you. Okay. A lot more types than I even have seen before, so I'm wondering what some of those are. Bearing 101. Oh, I should probably start turning that now, huh? 101.6. Not 106. Go. You. Distance 8.09. There we go. All right, beautiful. Died and died. Yep. It's gonna. Hey, why is that broken? I think that just happens randomly sometimes, just to keep you on your toes. All right, load the AP shell. And our two wheels of cheese. Okay. We have a lot of turning to go. That's gonna be best bet is probably just to go this way. I think 101 will be kind of there. But yeah, I'd rather than go all the way around. What was that one? 42, so we need to be a little under there, something like that. But it's a bummer though, when you start firing, it closes the window. You know, for safety. There, 40, that's pretty close, okay. Too far, too far. Go, please. All right, you know what? Let's do it by hand from here. 1016, perfect. 4254. Gonna give up? I would say, yeah, if you're getting that fresh air with it, that's probably a good idea. There's nothing wrong with taking a break from a boss. I've done it plenty. When I played Nine Souls, I had to take a whole day. I had to like come back to the final boss on a different day. That's not even thinking about like Tunic. I had to take multiple days where I just rage quit off of playing that game. Say goodbye, supplies. Bop. Got him. Okay. Priority target supply cache destroyed. Oh, wait a minute. Believed to be active in friendly urban sectors. We still have an inventory to get that we have no. We're gonna have to call in some lighting. Hi, Squidward. Wait, what? Where is friendly? It doesn't. I don't know where anything is. All right, you know what? We're gonna test how big the range on the star shell is. How about like up here? See, does this show me? No, it's just not an actual explosive ordnance. All right, well, get rid of you. Let's get rid of that. 4.39. See what the star one. Star. There we go. Here's my job phasing through. Oh yes, I've seen the gif of him just phasing through the wall. I completely forgot that he talks afterwards. All right. Load the star round. I shot the AP shell. Got it. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay. One cheese wheel. In you go. All right. Now we get back to spinning. Get back to spinning. Thank you. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa, whoa. Hold on a minute. Why does... What? Oh, I never fixed the... I'm stupid. Okay. No, this was right. I never fixed the angle on this card. See, this is why I need to do all the steps so I actually pay attention to can't half-ass it. So then I'll just forget when I'm half-assing it. 60.04. Easy. 52. Way up here. Yeah, bro, yeah. Like I said, sometimes you just have to take a break and you'll come back to it fresh. Those games are notorious for just like grinding you down sometimes. 52, 68. All right. Now let's light up the sky. And Brotato. I feel like somebody I know. Oh, RDR, who does some of my shorts editing, he did a bunch of videos for another person for that too. All right, let's see. How much does this light up? Pretty. Oh, we got a distance. Okay, here we go. 11.10 from here. Dude, that is... Let me... Okay, hold on. I gotta... 11.1 is way over here. That look like the right angle? No, it needs to go down a little bit more. It's like B10, somewhere in there. I don't like the fact that you got Step Brothers. What does that mean? Here. All right. So I say it was B11 something. Move this damn clipboard out of my way. Okay. 11.10. So like there. That angle looks better. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, by our friendly stuff, it means like these blue areas marked, probably. Okay. Now becoming your I mean, if it's a brother by marriage, that's a stepbrother. Okay. All right, red crayon time. Hopefully, should I use a high explosive? Probably not, right? Considering they're saying it's in our territory. Actually, I probably should do before I fire anything is maybe just light it up first. That way I'm not just about to blast the hell out of a bunch of stuff. Okay. So we clear you. The factory grid not recommended. Very true. I'm glad I thought about that too. Okay. Bearing 2 almost a full circle. 299. And star, that one stays. Distance much increased. 8.2. 1, beautiful. Okay. Get you loaded up here, Star Shell. That much distance, still only 2, huh? Okay. Not gonna complain because I do actually have a limited number of those. It's just a lot of them for now. We got a lot of spinning to do. I really wish that I had a lever over here to open the window again. I don't want to run way over there because it's going to close when I actually fire, but I'd like to be able to see outside. Okay. $299.5. Beautiful. And 49.26. Okay. Let there be light. Out of my way, targeting marker. They're trying to head out way on the edge of the map. I've got more XP. Yeah, I wonder. I've got to sit down at some point and figure out what the timing is. I know that there's a certain amount of time in between. Oh no! All right, we're gonna learn a lesson here. So we have to be very precise with this round. Oh, is it every hour? Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we need another AP shell, but we have to be very careful this time. Bring you up here. Oh, a little too close. Just get out of my way. All right, way down to AP. So what we want is like over here, probably. Make just a circle here. That doesn't really help on how much of a big splash that, something like that. Would I make him hungry? Could eat a whale? What have you got? So yeah, if I think that explosion might still be a little bit too big because like this, I think that this blue line is going to be right there. So maybe I even move a little bit over. So like here. I'm just worried. Why does that move when I, oh God, when I move on the map, it changes the angle that it's seeing. So maybe like there, maybe that's the spot. No, it's actually just cooking items. Ooh, what about like some cheese? You got some cheese? I don't know about you, but sometimes I could just eat some pieces of cheese and be completely like, have a good snack on those. All right, we're gonna try right there. Because then explosion will be right there. It'll hit that, just the edge of it, and I think that'll be safe. I gotta hope. Okay. What was I even targeting there? Infantry? Right? I think so. I guess I could just move this now. Yeah, it's infantry. Raw mozzarella or a slice of... Wait. You have two kinds of cheese? You have mozzarella and another cheese? Let's see. Bearing to... Oh, no. Get rid of that one. That one's done. Wait, which... Hold on. I had another... I need the 8.05. Get rid of this one. 8.05. Oh, that's still 2. Bearing 299.2. All right, 2992, 8.05. All right. But yeah, like Indo said, if you've got the stuff, why not a sandwich? That could be like quick-ish or quicker than most things you'd have to cook. All right, we go. Oh, we're still mostly here. Okay. 0.2. This, I think, should still also be pretty close because that was kind of the same distance we were firing before. Hopefully. Yeah, that pizza probably take way too long. If you got some stuff you can just throw on bread, though. All right, 48.3. All right. I hope 48.3, 2992. All right, let's hope that I've gotten better at predicting where that's gonna land. That's gotta be it, though. Worried about the crater size. I hope this is right. Come on, come on. Come on. It needs to go faster. All right, here it comes. Oh, beautiful. That was very close though. Sector cleared. The local garrison will consolidate from this point. Stand down until further orders. Oh, that was so close. Yikes. All right. Job done. Job done. Here's my bed. Oh. It's random lights on stuff. I think a lot of used to go to college. What? I don't know what that has to do with college. The Royal City reclaimed. Castile and calls. You will not just Castile calls. Will you answer? It's you will answer. Those who answer the call voluntarily will be remembered as heroes. Remembered as heroes. Not that you might be a hero. You'll just be remembered that way. Sustain consecutive kills across successive fire missions. Oh, so what did I miss? Complete it with only the minimum assets necessary. I guess if you know where the other ones are. Guess what? What's up, Indo? Incendiary. That seems awfully not good. Okay. Oh, also maybe because I skirmish, uncontested front, or a counter battery. Any forces have deployed across the river in response to recent operations. This was anticipated. Iron Nest has been cleared for active engagement under direct fire condition for the first time. At 975 now. Very nice. All right, so this is one where I start taking fire in return, I believe. But normally that only happens once I launch an attack, so I gotta kind of prepare everything ahead of time. Why are things already broken? Not that. Oh, we have both cannons available now. Nice. So why is my power off? Everything red. Restore master switch to on before proceeding. I mean, I did, but it doesn't feel like the lights are actually on. Everything red. Why is... What the hell? Dear Iron Nest, while advancing, I fell into one of your footprints outside Ciudad Real and twisted my ankle. I was trying to climb back out. A shell landed where my squad was standing. I am now the only one left. I can still hear them. I don't know if I'll ever stop hearing them. Everyone tells me I was lucky. My mother would have said it wasn't luck. She would have said God put that hole there to save me. But God didn't put that hole there. You did, Tomas. Who opened that? What the hell? How, How did you get up on top of this tank? Internet stubbed its toe, apparently. Huh. Okay. Alright, anyway. Operations has entered its active phase. Enemy forces have put artillery across the river in response. This was anticipated. Prioritize elimination of all identified artillery assets. Destroy what remains in detail. Counter battery timer will commence once first shell lands. Yeah, so once I start blasting, they start trying to zero me in the same way that I do to them. Is there a handle here? Oh, because I can rewind this if I need to. All right, so we're here. 3 spotters. All right, so we'll mark those down. Let's get these down first. That way I don't have to completely overload my board here. I6. I6. I think this is the same spot that we were in before. Need to not do what I did one time in the demo and put myself in the wrong spot. And I was supposed to be, like, say I was in 5-3, I put myself in 3-5, which then threw off every single shot that I fired. It wasn't good. Surprisingly, precise measurements need to be in the right place. Spotter 1. Q10. Boys, way up here. 7-4. Spotter 2. Still only as good as his foundation. Yep. and it requires you to understand how to read coordinates before any of this stuff is useful. K5. K5. 7-3. And K1. K down here. 8-7. 8. Thankfully not the other cursed one. All right, so this. All right, that's all good. Artillery 1. You know what? I should probably actually separate them by what I'm actually shooting at. Artillery 1 is there. Artillery 2 is there. Artillery 3 is there. Okay. If I bail again, I will probably at some point. I think that the DLC for that's probably going to be I don't know what else to put in this time spot that I usually stream in. Let's go back to visit that, where I'm going to get angry about something. But I've had so many games to play lately that I haven't had to like use a fill-in game, which is a good thing. A lot of good games coming out late. Like this year is pretty packed up. Hoping to not have to run out of things to play, because like I said, there's so many things coming out lately. An indie flourish? It sure is. It's always a good thing to have too many indies to play. Bearing 187 from spotter 1. Just go the whole distance. That way I know that's good. Oh, going the wrong way. There we go. 187. 77 from spotter 2. There you are. Also good too, because it's been like a lot of different stuff. Like this game, you can clearly, and even the devs mentioned that they were inspired in the first place by PVKK, PVVK. But I also think that even from what I've seen of PVKK is that game is going to be very different from this. So even though it's similar in the shield playthrough. Oh, that's what Hassan was just mentioning too. Like I said, that's kind of just a fill-in game at this point because it's been so long. But when I need something to play, I'll hop back on that. But 201. 201 from spotter 1. 53 from spotter 3. There's artillery 2. Oh yeah, no problem. All good. And wait. Small black dot eyes? Huh? When do I have those? 33. Oh, not a distance one. God damn. Okay. 5.8. Huh? 0.8 even. I'm trying to think of when I've had that. 8.34. Oh god, that's gonna be way up here. Let's see.exe. Okay, so it could be one of two places. It could be this way. Oh, that's why they're gonna try and throw this off, because it's gonna give me two spots that this last one could be in. 0.34 could be that direction. Oh, it's way too high though. 5.8 would be like here for that. I just think I should probably just mark them both. I'm gonna see it now. I can look in just a sec. Hold on, I'm just trying to be like about there. Say 5.8. Okay, so it could be there, or other direction was 8.34. It could be way over here too. 5.8 is actually not that far in this direction though. You reposition the mech so you could line it so you can angle the gun 2 different ways to nail them. Unfortunately, no. So there is a thing later where I can move the mech, but I won't have that for a little while, I believe. There is... Oh, I keep forgetting that there's a community button, but you have to... It's in a really weird place, and I can't even see it on the desktop. It's only on the phone. All right, so let's clear this one. Literally 1984. Seriously, I wish that I could aim them in 2 different directions. That'd be amazing. All right, this was 8.3. I mean, it could be up here, but that's seeming unlikely. Maybe that's... Oh, wait, no, they said it's on the other side of the river. So, no, it's got to be this one. It's got to be right there. They specifically said across the river. So it should be... Don't understand? Yeah, you said... You asked if I was going to see it now, and I said yes. I just had to look it up on my phone. It's extremely weird. I can't see it on the computer or on the, like the streamer... Not the streamer, the YouTube studio on computer. You just, it's not there. It's a ridiculous decision that they made. I actually should mention that the next time that I have, I think it's next week. I have a meeting coming up with them. No, it's in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I have another meeting for the live stuff, and the information that I get from there, it's kind of, it's fine. It's stuff that I don't need, but that is good for other people in general. But what I do use it for is asking questions like, hey, when's the dual format live gonna work correctly? Because it doesn't really right now. Okay, so I have my 3 targets, hopefully. I guess I don't need to clear all that. All right, let's start drawing stuff in. What's the best, I'm trying to think, best way to knock them all out? I guess it would be like start with low and then just keep working my way up, because then I can just work in one angle. I mean, if I'm going to go in terms of I want these things to work as fast as possible because they're going to be firing back, I probably should do it this way. Okay. Another thing I need to ask him is, why is YouTube seemingly broken? I posted the short that I posted yesterday. Actually, if you guys have seen it, the short with the about the glasses and Shift at Midnight. Did anybody happen to catch that one? HE. So we got 6.16. Our targets are, I think it's gonna be artillery, right? What does it look like? Artillery, triangle, I guess it's triangle. I haven't gone scrolling through your shorts feed. All right, well, you don't have to do it now, or you don't even have to look it up, but if you happen to see it, let me know what you think, because I kind of looking for some backup editors, and it's a very different style from what my normal editor RDR makes. I'm just curious how people like it, that's all. If you happen to see it, just let me know. No, 8.2, that's the wrong direction. Did I say triangle with the dot, right? Yes, okay. Add an extra picture for fun. All right, let me go look. Also, while I'm looking, if anyone hasn't already, make sure you like the stream. Oh, the Ditto one. Okay, that makes... I was wondering, it's like, what do you mean the black dot eyes? So that was from when I was playing Pocopia. That's what it looks like when a Ditto transforms into a person. All right, 616-108.2. We need 2 powder charges. There we go. Number 1. Number 2 is 10.11. See the other picture? Yeah, the I've seen that before, but I forgot what the context for it was. The Kingdom Hearts Sora with like the 1,000-yard soldier stare. Yeah. That's gonna be a 3, jeez. That one is a 98.2. Oh, too far. $98.2. Oh. And number 3 is 88 even. 7.74. 7.4. That's only a 2. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I need to order my ammo. Yes, what are these? Incendiary shell ignites a fire on impact, medium radius, chance to spread. That doesn't seem safe. You know, I have. Maybe what I do is I prep both of them. Fire 1, start turning, fire the second, because I can't load a second one until the first one is done. I think we're gonna try this. It may speed things up a little. We're gonna load that. We're gonna load that. Posting the community to make you guys laugh. The most unfunny photo? No, I completely forgot about the Ditto picture, so I'm glad you did post it, because I completely forgot about that. I think that having funny schedule posts or pictures for the schedule is I love doing that. So oh, yeah, I actually remember to load that one this time. Okay, good. All right, so we've got this way to 108.2. Is the dude becoming a waifu? Oh no. Okay. A little too far, that's fine. No, 8.2. And now what we need is we have different angles here. So this one's gonna be 36. This one's gonna be like 40. So it's gonna go left, right, left. It's pretty close. 36.96. Perfect. It's 40.44. There we go. All right. So don't lock that one. So I just needed to fire the first one. 2. All right. That one's a go. Now we move back to 98.2. As soon as that lands, I believe, they start trying to target in on us. 98.2. 40.44. We lock this. We fire. Now, yep, see, now we've got the red lights. They're attacking us because this one landed. So, I can't finish loading this until that one's in, but now we can start turning this to 88. Too far. Oh, too far. 88 even. Okay. Oh, and you're good. You're good. Need 2 cheese wheels. All right. 2 targets down. Piece of cake. And we just need to bring this one up to 46.44 once that's done loading. I don't even think they're going to have time to like fire a... Oh, I do actually have a counter. Nice. Okay. I maybe didn't see that before. I didn't realize it would tell me how long until they actually hit me. They're not going to get the chance though. We're too good. Too good. We're too prepared. They're not going to know what hit them. Oh, actually, I guess they are because they know that I'm firing on them. 644. Right there. All right. 644. 88 even. Lock in fire. Say goodbye, enemy artillery. Piece of cake. Dun, dun, dun. Really special wipes out enemy team with enough time for mid-morning tea. Actually, I could make a coffee. Just have to... I'll try and make one and see how close I can get it. I don't know if it has any bearing on anything, but I know that there's a little mini game for it. Dun, dun, dun. Easy clap. Counter battery SS destroyed. 4 hostile units remaining across the river. Consolidate the sector, destroy remaining elements, and stand by. There we go. See, the timer stopped. All right, so that's all we needed to do. Now we just gotta get these out of here. Just gotta find the other things that have to be attacked, which I think I saw a couple of them right here. Of course, they're not even close together. Why would they be? Oh, there's one there. There's 1, 2, and 4. We're missing number 3. I wonder if we fly R2 and send it, I actually just do S1. It doesn't give me angle. That doesn't help. S1 at a 312 bearing, maybe? I've got plenty of money anyway. Scout plane. Bearing. A lot. Something like that. And what I say, S1? That's probably fine. All right. There's number 3. Perfect. Look at that. Easy. All right, since we're already facing this way, I guess you just go reverse order. This one, this one, this one, and then that one. There we go. The red zone is strictly hospital. It's the worst that could happen. Yeah, you know, I wonder what they would... I think that I would lose, like the medals because I fired extra shots, I guess. Is probably the only thing they would care about. That's the wrong pen. Flechette would wipe it out. I don't think I have flechettes yet. I do have incendiaries. You know, in case I wanted to just burn a town down. I hate how none of these are close enough together for me to actually hit with anything. I have to fire 4 individual times. It's very inconsiderate of them, you know? Okay. What am I actually shooting at anyway? It's all infantry. Like so. All right, 561. Just calling in. Could you guys just move a little bit closer together? I'm kind of trying to like make my job a little easier here. Would you mind? Into 7. Oh, too far. 7. There's number 1. Next is 10.96. Going long range here. Ring 102.8. There we go. 6.128. Perfect. Got to wave 40 on hard mode. Very nice. Actually, I don't think I knew Brotato had. Is it co-op? Or are you guys like taking turns? All right, 10.3. And 106. It is co-op, huh? I don't think I knew I had co-op. 106.5. Perfect. Good. There's number 3. Like running out of room. Actually, I guess I can just cover these once I finish filling that in, so it won't matter. 11.37. For 3 years? Damn, it's been out that long? 114.0. Okay. Okay, so I need 4 more HEs. I'm gonna buy 2 on each side. One. A 2. A 3. And a 4. Okay. Load them up. Alright, so this side is... Can you read? I'll post something. But to know the meme, look far away. Like, look at the meme from far away? Is that what you mean? This one needs 2. This one needs 3. I don't know which comment. I don't know what's happening. All right, we need 92.7. I probably should just manually turn this one in. It's gonna be too close. 92.7. Perfect. It's gonna be way too high. That one's probably gonna be fine though. $33.66, like so. That one's good. $43.84. Beautiful. All right, so left gun ready. Fire. And we turn. 102.8. Don't even have to look because I know it's going to be spot on. The 43.84, 102.8. Lock it. See, piece of cake. I see you're good. You're good. Now we keep on turning. 106.5. Ooh, a little too fast. I think they're both 3 now. What? Counter battery. Additional counter battery assets have been commenced ranging. Forward observation reports no actionable effects on hostile deployment. Great. Prior reconnaissance is not reliable. Recon plane requisition card remains active. Where could it be? I guess, let's start from S10. Go bearing 220. Yeah, S10 220. Wait, what? I can't go to 10. Oh, it's 0, right? I can't go. I can't go to 10. What the hell? All right, let's see what we got. The hell is this thing? All right, how about T9 270? Oh wait, am I dumb? It's right there. I'm stupid. Wait, did I already load these? Oh, I think I did. Right, no, we've got to do this real quick. How much time do I have? Plenty. I believe. It's 1065, so that one's already set. Just fire these last two and then come back around to the new one. Probably could be zeroing in while it's doing that, but all right, that was like 45. No, that one's 41. This one's 45. Maybe down here. Time do I have? 300 seconds? Yeah, that's plenty of time. .2. We'll check on comments in just a minute. I'm getting time crunched on this one now. 45, 48. Okay. 6. Fire that one. 114. 1140. 45, 48. Lock. Fire. Okay. We need another shell, though. Where's my HE shell? There you are. Gotta clear all of this. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Out of my way. You. So that's the 90. That's that last one. Get these out of the way. Shit. I accidentally just cleared the one I needed. Okay. Uh, 10.41. Three, 9, 7, 7. Yep. Okay. You load it in. Sleep. I mean, I'll get some sleep soon. I'm probably not gonna. I won't be up nearly as late today because the heat the last couple days has been like brutal. I mean, smiley face is an emoji technically. Just a very common one, but that's still an emoji. Yeah, and I work outside. Oh, I stopped in that perfectly. Look at that. No, I did not forget the. No, it is loading. God, okay. Yeah, don't worry. I've had plenty of water. I would not be alive if I wasn't drinking a lot of water today. Waters and Gatorades. I think I've still got it. Got like 2 minutes before the attack. They reverse attack. Fire back, and I think I've still got the lead on them. 41-64. 164. 97-7. Goodbye, artillery. With 2 minutes to spare still. Oh, there's two. Uh-oh. I should have prepared my other gun. This, 11-8-1. Not even gonna bother with the angle one. I just need to get this thing firing quick because I did not see that second encampment there. Come on. Let me load these. 105. Oh, 5-5. Okay, gave me a little bit of extra time after getting that one. At this point, this isn't this game a loop? I mean, every game is a loop if you think about it. 47-4. Freak, I'm spending to make a quantum computer go haywire. Come on. Angle faster, damn you. All right, 47-4. Okay, 47-24, 105-5. We are good. Okay. That should be it. With still almost 2 minutes to spare. Oh, it did say additional counter battery assets, so it did tell me there were multiple. Here it comes. What's on the edge of the map? Easy. Look at that. Time stopped. Is this game a loop? I mean, wait, why is there a map? Oh no. Does that mean that they're going to be gassing my tank at some point? I'm glad I noticed that. All right, all hostile assets destroyed. Well executed. Sectors clear. Iron Nest is to stand down. Okay, let me look back now that I'm not under attack here. Had marching band practice yesterday. It was the most painful one. I'm surprised they're not delaying that because of how hot. Like, I don't know what area you live in, Indo, but like almost the entire east side of the country is under this oppressive humidity. Why wouldn't they just put that off? That's crazy. Actually not fair. I stream for us on Roblox. Kids never streamed in videos or 1 minute and they just dance to Roblox. I mean, like, Roblox is easy content. I can't even hate on them. Like, there's a reason why they get a lot of views. People want to see Roblox stuff. Steel's mechanized wonder. Yeah, see, here's a drawing of what we're in. Look at how cool that mech is. The Iron Nest, a shield, not a sword. It's a deterrent. Which makes you feel any better, I'll post them on Discord later. Another server I'm in mentioned that like Roblox's stock is tanking bad. They blame developers having ass profits. Of course, yeah, it's obviously everyone else's fault. But yeah, like it's rough. Wait, what did I miss a medal for? I called in what, 2 extra planes? Get out of here. Ooh, a new shell. The HCHE, high capacity, high explosive shell. the Metal Gear Spider from Rising Revengeance. That see, remember when I said it's a deterrent? That is a classic Metal Gear joke. I actually have Revengeance on my wish list because at some point when that goes on sale for a good price, I'm 100% getting that. Need a play button. So that's part of the reason I'm looking at getting some more. Believe me, I would love that. That is like my next goal for YouTube, is getting a play button. I want one so bad. That's part of the reason I'm looking at some more editors and trying to think of new stuff to do. It's kind of hard in the summer because it's just so oppressively hot that I can't do much besides work, make some shorts, and then stream. But I want to try and do different things eventually. I have some big plans. I just want to do like more stuff with YouTube. You know? Iron Robe. Val Demula sits astride the supply corridor High Command intends to sever ahead of the incoming advance. The garrison there is expected reinforcements by rail. Are we taking out the train or something? Oh, actually, I'll show you the coffee thing. The coffee one is a little complicated. So we put our coffee here. Put our cup here. Cup here. There we go. So the way that this works is you kind of have to. Actually, here's a way. So you pick your coffee. You put your cup there. You kind of have to balance these two gauges and then start the brew. It's a little reducing profits for the players, making 2D close, ripping players' faces off, pushing for our throw, even though most of us don't want it, and making it so to post literally anything you need a monthly subscription. Yikes. What games do I normally play when you end stream? If I play something off stream, it's usually, I mean, generally the types of games I play on stream are what I play outside. If I'm going to play something off stream, it's something that I don't think would be good stream material. Stuff like right now, I've just been playing Power Wash Sim just because it's something to just kind of like turn brain off, spray dirt with hose type of game. Earlier today, I was playing Lootbound. I think I'm going to play some more of that next week since I believe it comes out next week. And I've been having a really good time with that. I actually, oh my God, I was playing it last night and I unlocked the second character and I almost finished a new run until all of a sudden I went to get the kill shot on the last enemy and it had thorns and just straight up killed me as I got a kill shot. I was unhappy. All right, let's see. How's our coffee? Coffee note, grade perfect. Quality 80%. Pressure 83. Temperature 96. Timing 50. What, 50? I thought I had that perfectly. Oh, whatever. That was a pretty good cup of coffee, though. Compared to what I've made before, that's pretty damn good. Sell merch. Merch is hard because hello there. A record. Merch is hard because you need a good. Oh crap! I've had music all this time. How do I have to? How do I start it? Hello? That's the volume. Oh, here we go. Oh God. So merch is hard in the sense of you would need to have a really solid viewer base to like make it worth what it's going to cost you to design this stuff. So I don't know really what the kind of the range is. But like I have a design for a sticker, but I don't want to just do a sticker. I'd like to have a few things, but it's hard to justify paying for those when it would be a big money loss. You know what I mean? Allied forces are advancing on Vale de Mula. The town controls the primary supply corridor through La Mancha. Its capture is required to sustain the offensive. An enemy troop train is inbound along the corridor, reinforcing the garrison ahead of its advance. The train will reach Val de Mula's main station at approximately T60 10-1650. Intercept before arrival. Check secondary typewriter for train movement schedule. Oh God. Okay, so the clock actually comes into play here. Oh boy. All right, so I'm at A165. Right, 65. Okay, I'm here. Random public. Hey, I believe that sounds. I would love that. Don't get me wrong. That's part of the reason too that I want to make. Okay, so the station is. I don't even know if I need that, but. Wait, what are these waypoints? Oh, I see. Okay. So, station is at J6. J6, 04. So right there. Oh, I see. So this is the line here. Oh, actually, I can't use these because I need to use this. Okay, so J604. So 2 kilometers from there is one. That is waypoint C. Sorry, as soon as I get this marked out, I will look at chat again. But yeah, like I said, I would love I'd love to do probably the easy stuff like shirts, stickers. That fits you. Yeah, so that's the other thing too, is I'd want to have it so there'd be multiple sizes. That's not even that's not a worry. That's B. And then 6. There. Okay, so at 10:06. Okay, so it's here now. I want to aim for B. Oh God, I have to also take into account the fact of travel time. This is gonna be hard. We got 4 minutes to fill this in. Okay. 68. But yeah, simple things like stickers I think would be the place to start. Stickers and shirts. I think also I've seen what now? Crossing waypoint A. Yeah, that's fine. I know Fourth Wall has hat printing that's really good. I've gotten a hat from another streamer I know, and also I got one Gal had merch. I've got one of Gal's hats, so that came out really well. I think I'd have a fun idea for a hat, but I'd need to again, have to spend some time and some money getting samples made up for it. Yeah, so that's why the Fourth Wall is a place that I've seen is really good because they make the stuff when it gets ordered. So you don't have to worry about that particular. What is this one? Oh, gun elevation. All right, so I guess I should just start loading this up and get ready to fire when it's close, right? Wait, what is the HC? High capacity, high thin walled, maximum bursting charge, large blast radius. Why don't I use this? That way, if it's even close to when the train comes in, it would be good, right? Maximum chance of catching the train. Right. 68. We gotta hurry. Yeah, I know what you mean. Plushies are a little bit harder, I think, because plushies tend to get a little more expensive. Unless you do a, what's it called? There's a place that I've gotten a few from where they, you kind of have like a pre-order campaign, and if it raises enough, they get done. Is probably the smartest way for somebody like my size to do it. But before I do any of that, I've got to worry about growing more first. Part of the reason I started Instagram also was because I know that it's good, another good avenue of finding. Right, so it's gonna get there at 10:10:10. I mean, I don't know how long it takes for it to travel. It's got a long way to go. 53:28, 68. Okay, so this is all ready to go. I've just gotta. You know what? I'm not gonna know how far it's gonna go. It's about 30 seconds from here, so. Seconds. Uh-oh. I may not have fired soon. I may have fired too late still. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so it's there right now. Maybe it'll still reach if it's a big enough explosion. Oh boy. Come on. Got him. Let's go. Perfect shot. Train destroyed. Anti-monarchist forces in Valdemula have been isolated successfully. Woo. Well done, operator. Allied infantry hold position, awaiting your signal to commence the assault. 2 armored emplacement block their assault trajectory. Allied infantry cannot advance until they are destroyed. Ordnance, the armored encampments require AP shells to destroy. Okay. Signal the assault, use your war horn. Oh, we actually get to use the horn for a purpose. Nice. Okay. He's making it cheap. Yeah, so there's the other thing, is it's got to be priced right. The like, I think when I bought the hat, I feel like they were like 20. But they're really good quality. Like, stickers usually easy because they're way cheaper. Those are like a couple dollars. All right. I got a lot of money for that. Direct hit on train. Completely destroyed. That'd be messed up if you hit the back end of it or something. All right. So now we can clear this. So we can get rid of all of this. We don't need any of this stuff now. Oh, wait. We have spotters now. When did that happen? Oh, yeah. There they are. Okay. Thank you for adding that one period. Appreciate that. Is there a way to just... Little map measurements, reset kill tokens? Is that what I want? No. Damn. Stay out of my way. But yeah, no, if I wouldn't make the stuff if it was going to be, or I should say I wouldn't sell the stuff if it was going to be too expensive. Wouldn't worry about that. I can get you. I don't think the FBI is going to care about me, so I wouldn't worry. Maybe that's what the FBI wants me to think. All right, J4 83. And then 2 H8. H8 67. Boo. We had to say it. Okay. So I would deliver it? No, I wouldn't be delivering it. It's a good thing about that company, Fourth Wall, is that they handle all that stuff directly, which makes it way easier for the streamer. Okay, time for drawing. Spotter 1. 329. Yeah, it's nice because like the quality is good. That's like the most important thing, is that I've seen a lot of streamers lately trying to do merch stuff. Actually, like, here's the thing that really sucks, is that there's a lot of really shady companies I don't know if anyone knows who Emily is. She's the VTuber and a streamer, but she also does like voice acting and singing and stuff. Raised a lot of money doing figures through this company, and it just came out that that company is just not honoring any of them. They're just going bankrupt, keeping all the money, and just fucking off with all of her viewers' money, I should say. And now she's like, yeah, there's nothing I can do about this. She's like, I'm gonna try and do whatever I can to get some of these people's money back, but it might just be gone now. I did not draw this far enough up. Are you kidding me? Just so many. Yep, there's so many companies that are just full scams out there just waiting to take people's stuff. It really sucks. And because they assume that most streamers aren't going to have any recourse to like do anything about it, they know that it's easy to just rip people off terribly. God, please. 2.32. So you're right there. Right there. Finally. God. Wish I could deliver it. That would cost so much more money because then I'd have to fly to all these places. All right, one there. All right, spotter 2, there you are. 138 degrees. 138. Where are you? There we go. What guess what happened? Did you break? No, you were already over 1,000, right? Imagine if any finds an alien exists and then super space rabies breaks out. Wispy, remember that that meme? You've probably seen it where like an alien shows up and it's like, man, aren't you impressed? And the guy's like, I don't know, man, I got a lot going on right now. It's kind of how. Wait, what? These don't overlap. Unless I'm... Am I stupid? Yeah, I'm a little bit stupid. Okay, it's right there. Just got to it. Hey, congrats on the 1,000 experience. I feel like you've mentioned what country are you in, Kanich? I could swear that you've mentioned at some point, and I'm probably just forgetting. Clear all of this. Wait, did they say they're AP? Okay, armored encampments. Yes. Okay. I'd only draw one of them. Not, you also don't have to say. I'm just curious. Oh, so the one you have. In Asia, right? That makes sense. Why do I see Duke Nukem? Oh, wait, who's... I'm not Australia. Integral to the meme? All right, hold on. I'll look in a second. Did I not draw? What is this from then? I have no idea. All right. Let's draw our stuff up here. That is a very big difference in... Be a lot of different angles here. Okay. So, our two... Did I actually order the rounds? Yes, okay. We are hitting... I'm just gonna say that they're these, because I know that they're armored. AP. All right, bearing 70.4. Save you. Wait, from what? Of being from thinking somebody thinking you're in Australia? Bad news, you've been sentenced to Australia. Good day, mate. It's unfortunate for you, but good luck with the spiders, I guess. Bearing 231.6. Actually, these distances are close, even though they're so angled. Being dragged away. They're supposed to be their makeup puppet. Oh, rip, extremely rip. I have had to have makeup on because of doing like acting, and man, that stuff sucks. That stuff is not fun. All right, so they're both 3 powder kegs. Save you. Unfortunately, this is a canon event. I can't interrupt, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy. So why do they need a makeup puppet? Load them. Load them. Okay. All right. Good news. We're already at already near 70, so we just start there. 70.4. Like when you see in horror movies somebody getting dragged away, it's just that, but it's makeup instead. Not a makeup egg. You gotta respect the makeup egg clown, or the clown egg makeup. Clown makeup egg. I'll have that right combination eventually. All right, 43.2. Hey, oh, come on, there we go. Okay, that one, and then 41.92. Oh, the time there's a contest. Yeah, whenever I do, because like I said, I want to have more than just one sticker, so I will eventually get some more made, like more designs made, and then I'll let everybody know when I get some that I could like feel good about listing, you know. 70.4. This one, left gun ready, and then we're gonna go way back to 31. 31.6. Too far. All right, 31.6. 41.92. Away she goes. Nine seems like a lot too. I'm thinking like 4 or 5 or something. I mean, if I have good ideas for that many, I would definitely just make them. But the thing is, I have to pay someone to make them, so I don't want to make too many. That way I don't want to pay for a design that nobody actually buys. You know what I mean? Oh, it's not there. Dude, that's not even, how the hell? What is that spread, man? Ugh. All right, let's see. What if, say 4.5? What if I just launch a star over here? I guess I could just do this. 4, 5, 4. Something like that. What was that noise I was hearing? All right, so when I buy one of, well, I need one more of these because I obviously need the one I have to hit. I need a star shell for the other side. So I need a card for these two. Star. 158.8. Oh, that's way closer. 454. When that comes to schools, might not be worth for you to come. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, like, I would love to visit other countries, but it's hard to do with work and stuff. Okay, way down. All right, load up our star.
Subterfuge behind his failure.
Now, who would expect alien subterfuge? Very expensive. Yeah, that's another thing too. It's not cheap to travel that far. Well, I guess probably start moving this thing, so we've got a ways to spin. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, merch is definitely something I've had a lot of thoughts on. It's just I've got to wait until it's the right time is all. I am happy to hear my favorite streamer though. So I hope to make better streams for people. There we go. Ooh, I was close off by 1. Come on, that was so close. Need 54. Uh, 4, 4, 8. All right. Launch the flare. What? What? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I have done that plenty of times where I accidentally mark from the wrong place. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna... Let me... Cannot believe I just fired that off to nowhere. God. Out of the way. All right, let's fire from where I'm actually at, not where I was marking from. That was really stupid. Get this thing out of here. All right, that's the one I wanted. Yes, 57. Oh, rookie move. Okay. 8.5. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I probably go change that record at some point too, just so it keeps looping that same one. Gonna be 6 a.m. I'm probably gonna call it after when I, complete this mission correctly. Like I said, it's been a long, tiring day, so I'm not gonna stream for too late. 51 even. No, wait. 57. 51 is the height. Whoops. 57 even, though. Oh, nope, you're going too high. Back down there. All right, 51. I was wondering why it pulled into a cutscene when I shot that. I was like, that doesn't seem like that's supposed to happen. All right, let's try this again. Let's do this the right way. Fire the flare. Yeah, I can pull that up now. Hang on. I can't see what it's supposed to be, Kinich. Wait, is that it? Can't see what this says. What does that symbol mean? Hold on. I don't know what that means. What are these symbols? It said it's like 0.8 something, right? 8.4. So that's gotta be it. I just don't know what those are. I'm squinting at it to try and make it look like it's far away. I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I'll try later when I can look at it more on like on the computer. I guess I can't look at it on the computer screen and then Sonic. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, okay. I see it. I see it. Now, yeah, as soon as I knew what I was looking for, my brain picked it up. I gotcha. All right, let's get rid of this AP shell. Get in there. I probably should have actually figured out what I needed first. All right, bearing 57.3. 9.32. Okay. Why does it keep putting them at the bottom? Need 2. Like a Zipwani jump scare. Oh yeah, okay. I see now. Like the necklace is supposed to be the teeth. Oh, I think I've seen that face before. Yeah, I didn't know it was from Roblox though. All right, so we need 57.3, which we're very close to already. Shouldn't need to change too much because I was firing in almost the same spot. Oh, I've got to go way up actually. It's way up here. All right, 5592. And I think we're finally free from this mission, hopefully. 5592, 573. We got an AP round. Let her rip. All right, now that we're shooting, let me take a look at the fourth. Oh, that's Jeff the Killer, right? I think that was that thing's name. Yeah, that one's way easier to spot. Like big boom. Well, we're about to cause one. Ready? Well, relatively about to. Red scarf is the mouth. Yep. Say goodbye, artillery thing. Got him. Oh, I got 2 for 1. Look at that. All right. Pillbox 1 destroyed. Pillbox 2 destroyed. Now it's time to let them know. Let them know to move in. Ready, set, honk. Nope, that's... It's very funny the cat meows about that, but not about the cannon fire. Commence assault. Approach successfully cleared. Allied infantry advancing on Vale de Mula. Primary objective complete. You may stand down. Why? Optional. Remaining enemy elements in the town are no longer a required target. Continued fire support is authorized at operator discretion. No, we don't need to waste any more ammo. sides. Most of the... Yeah, there's a bunch of things there, but I don't need to. Although that one is extra money. Maybe I'll take that one out real quick. That's not armored, right? Oh, it's the train station. Yeah, I mean, it might as well. I'm already aimed almost that way anyway. Being the enemy and knowing you've got a big old crab wanting you gone. I would not want to be them. I'm gonna be just being real. Might as well take out both. Those are right in the same direction anyway. There you. 2 more fires and then we'll finish the mission. Okay. That one. Did I accidentally? Oh my god. Oh, I accidentally cleared it. Now I gotta redraw them. That one. These I think can both just be regular HEs. Where are they? There you are. Oh, good. I was hoping it would just swap those automatically. Beautiful. Okay. I'm doing this because I'm gonna need the money in later missions. I'm sure. It won't be too much longer anyway. It's only 2 more rounds. All right, bearing 60.5. If anything, you should probably sleep. I know it's way later for you. And then 59.8. 9.7. Oh, geez. Yeah, see, those are like barely different, so it'd be very easy to launch them both. Excuse me. My voice decided it was done working there. Bum. Also, Wisp, talking about crabs, what's funny is they had a what did they call it? It was like a, I can't think of the right word, but games like these, when they send out like promo stuff, will usually have like, oh, here's the setting, here's some questions about it, and one of them was, why doesn't this mech just have like tank treads like a tank would have? And they're like, because spider legs are way cooler. What's the confest? I don't know what that means. All right, we got 60.5. I'm going the wrong way. 60.5. Yeah, like I said, when I do have merch that I'm ready to sell, I'll let you all know. Don't worry. You guys, you are hearing the scientist things, right? I remembered to. Yeah, okay. Just realized that I wasn't 100% sure that I actually fixed the sound for that. All right, 5562 and 5820. Okay, no, that's a problem. That's all right. I mean, like I said, it'll probably be a little while. Yeah, this tank is also just very loud by design, but all right, 5820. Too far. These damn things are so finicky. There we go. Okay, 5562, 5820. Okay, lock this one. And 59598. There we go. Twofer. I don't know what you mean, what a confest is, H. That's the part I'm confused about. I don't know what that means. Got him? I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar, at least. Bum, bum, bum. Goodbye, train station. Got him. Okay. 75 extra for that one. Sheesh. I guess I was like, what is this thing? It wants me to attack the hospital. Get out of here. I'm assuming that's what that, yeah, it's gotta be. All right. Dude, what, the hospital being a priority? Think of the money. I'm gonna not think about that. I'm gonna pet my cat instead. Instead of thinking about that, I'm going to... Hey, how do you open that oven? Exactly how do you go about this? I was thinking, I was like, huh, it's funny. You have a little seat in front of your stove, except there's an oven door there. How does that work? Customization. Oh. Ooh. He's got hats. Oh my God. Okay. Wait, how does, we need to give him big cheeks. Oh no, he has big cheeks. Okay. Big cheeks. Okay. There's so many colors. There we go. We'll make it Athena. Oh my, oh, that looks really weird as a kitten. All right. There we go. Look, nice little hat for him. Okay. Important decisions made there. Flop the stool over a bolt, tip the floor and lock it between firing. Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Rebel relief derailed. Windows are replaceable. Citizens are not. Yikes. For sale earplugs. Who would even need those for getting blasted? Oh, at Comic-Con. Okay. I am definitely not big enough to get any booths at that yet. But, you know, those are the things that come with getting more, like, growing is sometimes you just get invited to, like group booths. And then, yeah, stuff like that could happen there. Yeah, see, now I have the requisition to move the mech if I need to. And new music, too. All right. What? Why would it stick me here and make me look at this picture of all? Are you kidding me? Why am I stuck looking at? I don't care about. Why was it zoomed into that? God. Can find your items cool but impossible in my country. No, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the most cursed thing that it could have been, like, forced me to be zoomed into right there. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for tonight, though. A little bit shorter than usual, but like I said, I'm beat. Even after taking a nap and having, like, hydrating like crazy, I am just so exhausted from work today. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow for some Control. Endo, Hassan, Kanish, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Kanish, go get some sleep. I know it's very late. We should keep talking. Yeah, I get it, but don't worry. We'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. And then we'll have some Control and we can hang out and talk about all that. Yeah, if you're on YouTube and you haven't already, make sure you like the stream and subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you for Control tomorrow. Good night, you both. Take it easy. Sleep well. Bye-bye. You finally get over 1,000. You made it. GG. All right, bye.
Please leave me alone until after the experiment.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. See you, Kanichi.